Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
The program presented or submitted by members of our community and are a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM. The views expressed do not necessarily reflect those of KNLY 91.1 FM and its affiliates.
Thank you again for joining us today on Today's Entrepreneur. My name is Yadi H-Town, and we have special guest Lorena Sosa, and she is a realtor. She is a very experienced realtor, and she will tell us a little bit about how you would go about with checking her out and getting more information about any houses that she has right now that are available for anybody that's interested in getting into a house. Also, we have Mr. Juan Salas. Mr. Juan Salas is a mortgage loan officer. Everybody don't go hide under your couch yet. Okay, let's go ahead and get the show started. Miss Salas, ¿me puede decir, Miss Sosa, un poquito sobre su experiencia con...?
Sí, claro que sí. Tengo como ya 4 años aquí haciendo real estate y me enfoco mucho con la comunidad hispana, los ayudo bastante, y he trabajado bastante con Juan, porque uno de los, siempre que tengo un cliente, pues los guío, ¿verdad? Por los steps que tienen que hacer, como es decidirse a comprar casa, dónde la quieren, qué comunidad, si es importante el tamaño de la casa, si es importante las escuelas, dónde... Los ubico más o menos, ¿verdad? Pero un paso muy importante antes de que empecemos a buscar casa es saber calificarlos. ¿Qué tanto pueden comprar?
She's saying that it's very important. What she's mainly in charge of is getting the client ready to make a move by finding out, are there any types of schools that they would rather have their children attend to, maybe any certain areas that they want to purchase a home in. She wants to make sure that if it's a couple, a husband and wife, that they both are agreeing to where they want to go and end up at. That way, that will make her position in the role of finding a home for them easier. So she says she always works with Mr. Salas at the same time, because it's always good to say, oh, I want a beautiful house, and I want it about this big and about these many acres, but we always have to see the truth of how much are we going to qualify for. So now we're going to go ahead and let Mr. Salas let us know a little bit more about his experience.
Yeah, and before I go into that, thank you, Yadi. I think Lorena hit it right on the spot. Once and take it from me, I just got into a house about a year ago, and my wife and I, you have to first be on the same page. You can't hit the bullseye before you can see the bullseye. So one of the most important things, I think, is getting with your significant other, knowing exactly what you want, and once you know what you want, it's a lot easier to find it. But as far as my job is, I'm the mortgage lender. I get people pre-approved. I help. Our company is we're licensed in 43 states. The name of the company is Geneva Financial. So we get customers the financing, so that the loan, so that you can buy the house. It's fairly simple. Getting pre-approved. The initial step takes about 10 minutes. You could always call us. We could do it remotely on the phone. But getting pre-approved. Once you're pre-approved and you know exactly what you qualify and stuff, then you can go with Lorena and go house hunting, and that's very exciting too, I gotta say.
Definitely.
It's very emotional, but it's a great process. Buying a house, we fully recommend it. It tends to be a great investment over the years. There is a saying, whether you're paying or whether you're renting or owning, you're paying somebody's mortgage. So why not pay your own? But home ownership, I'm a big proponent of it. I think it does build wealth and pride and tax advantage. There's so many advantages to home ownership.
We were talking about the grants too, right? That there's other ways also of being able to kind of help yourself out when you're a first-time buyer.
Yeah, the state of Texas has many programs. We call them the DPAs, down payment assistance programs, where the state gives you money for your down payments. Qualifications, you can't make too much money. If you're making six figures, you probably won't qualify for it, but especially first-time home buyers, there are grants. There's a lot of grants that my company deals with. We have about 5 or 6. I usually use 1 or 2, the best ones that I think. And so customers can get into a house with little money down. Say $3,000, $4,000 can get you into a house, and you can stop wasting money on rent and start, building equity with home ownership.
And what about credit repair? Do y'all kind of have like a system that you go by, because sometimes people are not exactly ready
Sure.
with the credit? So how do
Yeah,
you
I
help
have a
them out?
list of credit repair agencies that I've heard that are really good. I also do my own little free of charge, we call them what if simulators or scenarios, where I can, once I have a credit report, I can play different scenarios and see if boosting the credit scores without too much problem. We use it all the time.
What would be your phone number if anybody is definitely watching you right now and is in the situation? How can they get more information about you?
You could always call me, 281-616-3277, anytime, weekends, after 10, please. I do like to sleep sometimes and watch TV. But 281-616-3277. Lorena, what's your number?
Es 281-900-8866. Sí, Juan, a veces me llega un cliente, por ejemplo, que no tiene suficiente crédito y está un poco mal, entonces Juan es muy bueno para decirle, mire, baje sus tarjetas, págueme esta, y en 2-3 meses ya estamos comprando casa.
Oh, mire,
La
tan
verdad
rápido.
que si ellos tienen problemas con su crédito, por decir así, que piensan que no puedan comprar,
Sí.
llámenos, porque nosotros podemos trabajar con ellos y les aseguramos que en unos 2-3-4 meses están comprando casa.
Ok, bueno, qué bueno. Entonces tiene muy buen equipo los dos. Eso es
Oh,
bueno.
see, I love working with Lorena because she's a nice person. She cares. She knows what she's doing. Este negocio is a service business. It's a people business, and the two most important people that a homeowner, a home buyer, sometimes a home seller too, is a realtor and a lender. If you have those two people, they're going to guide you, because we do this every day.
Right.
For every transaction is a little bit different, and our experience helps a lot, because we kind of know how to manage whatever situation comes our way for the most part.
Now, we were talking about earlier, in this case, if we have somebody that has no papers and they want to get themselves into a house and make an investment, they don't have to let the situation of not having any papers stop them, because they can go ahead and get into a home, although maybe their interest might be a little high.
Sure.
But at the end of the day, I mean, just having a home here would be a good thing to do, especially for their family.
But on that note, the loans don't come from banks. They're not secured by the federal government. They're private loans, and they're usually with a very high interest rate.
Right.
And they usually also they do ask for a very high down payment.
Okay.
So they don't make it easy.
They don't make it easy, right?
But it's still a possibility.
But it's still a possibility.
It's still a
And
possibility.
it's always
Don't
good
give
to
up.
put it on somebody's name that would be able to hurry up and pay that loan if you get taken back. That's true. I mean, it's the truth. Okay. So now let's talk about another experience that you would say would help somebody with going with your business.
Bueno, una experiencia muy buena que he tenido, con varios clientes, es que han comprado casa by owner, ¿verdad? Y no hacen los papeles correctos. Ellos firman un papel que dice que el dueño le vendió la casa y está notariado y es todo lo que tiene.
Oh.
Y vienen a mí 3, 4, 5 años después diciendo estoy pagando esta casa, pero la casa está a nombre del dueño. Nunca se firmaron, le llevaron los papeles a la compañía de título, no se cambiaron los taxas, la casa no es de ellos.
Ay, qué triste.
Y he tenido varios de estos.
Yeah, I remember one.
Yes.
Y el interés fue de alto.
Oh my
Y
God.
yeah, you got to be careful what you're signing. Be careful with owner financing and those type of programs that are rent to own. Tengan cuidado. Be
Sí.
very careful, because you're buying a large purchase. This is a 15 to 30 year purchase. You know, $200,000. That's significant.
Y él ya se fue a Cancún, allá en la playa, y todo aquí,
Por
pagando
eso,
su
por eso
deuda.
es bien importante que tengan una real estate agent.
Sí,
Es
muy
bien
importante.
importante que agarren, es que se eduquen, que encuentren ayuda profesional en vez de nada más, bueno, voy a entregarle a ese señor los $10,000 que tengo ahorrados porque nadie me quiere calificar. Mejor edúquese para que no mañana no esté en problemas.
Sí, verdad. Ahora, usted ahorita va a tener un open house, ¿verdad? ¿Nos puede hablar un
Sí,
poquito de
tengo
eso?
una casa ahorita, una propiedad en un acre, una casa estupenda. Está en una calle bien secluida, ¿cómo se dice?
Secluded.
Ajá.
Yeah.
Muy cerquita del downtown de
The tumble.
Tumble, bien cerquita del 249, del Grand Parkway. Está preciosa, la casa tiene un terreno espectacular, y muy bien construida. esta
4
casa.
cuartos.
Sí,
Ajá.
casi 3,750 pies cuadrados. Y está muy bien, y el precio de la casa está al mercado, está un poquito más abajo que el mercado. Esperamos que la podamos vender pronto.
Yeah, it's a beautiful house. It's
El domingo vamos a estar ahí de las 12 a las 3. Vamos a tener bebidas. No creo que van a ser mimosas. pero-
bebidas.
Y va
I'm
a ser en la
there.
14711. Ajá.
Sí.
Wow, that's really nice. That's a really nice house.
I wouldn't say that's a first-time homebuyer house, pero you never know. That would be a great first-time homebuyer.
Right,
Pero sí,
look
un
at
poquito
that,
más
yeah.
cara. That's like a move-up buyer.
Yeah.
Para alguien, a mí se me figura esta casa para alguien que necesita terreno, porque este terreno no tiene restricciones, que necesita poner su maquinaria en la parte de atrás.
Oh, okay.
Sí, que
How big is the house? How many? Is it an acre?
es un acre, sí.
I might have a client for you.
Y tiene,
I really do.
Tiene la entrada, sí, entra por atrás y atrás puede poner todos sus máquinas grandes y todo.
Y se ve que está
Sí.
muy original, o sea que no ha tenido muchas renovaciones. ¿Cómo estamos en eso con las casas? ¿Qué deberíamos de buscar nosotros como si estamos comprando una casa de las renovaciones? ¿Es algo recomendable o no necesariamente? ¿Es mejor una con el original? Como esa cocina se ve original.
Esa cocina es original, sí.
Ajá.
Pero si esta casa la renovamos con gabinetes nuevos, pisos y todo, pues el precio va a venir subiendo como a unos casi 600,000.
Ah, okay.
Entonces, si la persona la quiere comprar así, pero en este caso la dueña la prefiere vender.
Original. Yeah, that's true. Sí, es como los carros, ve que a veces los carros también con el tiempo, si uno
Sí.
lo está cada rato, que hay que ponerle un estéreo nuevo, y hay que ponerle... Pero eso no fue lo que vino originalmente, de valor.
Sí,
Sí,
pero
es
con
verdad.
esta casa, it's a larger home, so the renovations are going to be more expensive
I'm pretty
than
sure.
a
So
smaller
that's why they would
house.
rather just sell it and, yeah.
Well, I mean, it's a big
Pero
house. It's a pretty.
De renovación, esta casa lo único que necesita sería el piso de la entrada y la cocina, los gabinetes de la cocina, porque un baño está totalmente renovado, el otro creo que le falta un poco, pero no es mucho.
O sea que
la
no es
renovación.
mucho lo que va a
No.
necesitar. Okay. Y en área dijo usted, como entre medio de Townbar, o sea, que los distritos
Sí.
de la escuela estarían
Perfecto,
buenos,
sí,
¿verdad?
son buenos,
Sí,
muy
son
buenas
buenos.
escuelas.
Bueno, ahí está, para alguien que está buscando casa con mucho land, para hacer otro negocio atrás.
Sí.
There you go.
Y si no es esa, there's millions of houses.
There's millions of
Sí.
houses.
And in July in Houston, the number sold, it broke a record. It was 8,953 homes sold in the month of July. That's a record. That's a 7% increase on the last year in June, which was a little bit less, 83 and change. What does that tell me? It tells me that this city is growing. We're the fourth largest city in the nation. When a city's growing, people are moving in.
Right.
Home values, demand goes up, price goes up. That's why Houston is a strong market.
Right.
So that's why I feel buying a house in Houston is probably going to be a really good investment.
Right.
I can't predict the future. I can't guarantee anything. But if you look at the last 5 years,
a lot of people have been coming in from Florida.
Yeah,
from,
big companies have
yeah,
established corporate offices here. That brings in
definitely.
jobs, that
The
brings in
oil
people.
field here in the
Sí.
Woodlands also.
It's a very strong
true.
market.
En estos momentos estoy buscándole casa a unas personas que vienen de Florida y otros que vienen de Midland.
Wow.
You see,
Sí.
yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people are moving from,
Sí,
from Midland over.
y from de
Sí.
Miami.
Ok, bueno, más información otra vez, ¿a dónde la pueden encontrar?
Lorena Sosa y trabajo para Realty Associates. Mi teléfono es 281-988-66. 281-988-66.
Awesome. And your email?
Es realty.sosa@gmail.com.
Do you have a Facebook or?
Yes, I do.
you
I have a Facebook and I have a webpage.
Because a lot of people like to study people through Facebook now.
Yeah.
It's like, if I
Stalk.
see her, it's real. If it's not there, it's not
If
real.
it's on the internet, it's
Right?
real. Yeah.
Okay, and what about yourself?
My name is Juan Salas. You can contact me, call me anytime at 281-616-3277, 281-281-616-3277. El email mío is jsalas at genevaphi.com.
Awesome. Well, we thank you so much again for coming and talking to us about
Thank you very
Geneva
much.
and about
Appreciate
you,
your
Miss
time.
Miss Sosa. Gracias, and I hope everybody has a blessed weekend. Happy Labor Day.
Have fun. Be-